Hello and welcome back to Minecraft with Yankee. Today we're checking out Foolcraft 3, a newish mod pack by Iskall. It's for 1.12 or 1.12. So we'll go ahead and we'll jump right in here and fire up a new world. I'll be playing just myself. Let's go Yankees LP series. Sure, why not? And we'll create a new world. Alright, so while this loads up, we can go ahead and talk about some of the mods included in the pack. We have open computers, kind of like Computercraft, but a lot more in depth. Fast workbench, not really sure what that one is. I'll look it up and see if it's something cool. We have actual additions, AE2, or implied energistics 2. AE2 stuff, which just adds stuff to AE2. Bobbles, Vein Miner, JEI. It's like NEI but better, I guess. It's been the NEI replacement for quite a while now, so I guess that one really doesn't need an intro. Astral Sorcery. I've played with this quite a bit in All the Mods 3. It's pretty cool. Oops. Alright. Okay. Cool. So we have loaded into the world, and it looks like we've got a pretty decent area starting out. Awesome. I really like plains biomes. They're actually my favorite to build in, so nice. Alright, back to some of the mods. Let's see. We have Astral Sorcery. We have the Morph mod. Haven't seen that mod in the pack in quite a while. That one should be fun to poke around with. We have Psi. Haven't really played with this one much, but we'll check it out later on. Better Builder's Wands. Fantastic mod. I love this one. It adds build wands that are fairly cheap to make, and they work great. So we'll most likely be using those to speed up building the house and such. Biomes aplenty. That's pretty standard mod in most mod packs nowadays, so nothing new there. Let's see, what else do we have? Blood Magic. That one's pretty fun. Haven't really played with it much, but we'll poke around with it a bit, possibly, depending on how we decide to get set up here. Let's see. Bonsai trees. This one's cool. Okay, so it makes tree farming super simple. It's not fast, but after you set it up, you don't have to mess with it. Doesn't need power. We'll definitely be using this one. It's one of my new favorites. Let's see. Thumbcraft. That's right. Thumbcraft's back. It's in this pack. It's another one we'll be spending some time on. The last time I saw Thumbcraft was 1.7? Yeah, 1.7 I believe. So, nice to see that one's back. Unfortunately, we don't have Tinker's Construct this time, so no smeltery for doubling our ores, but we do have Ender IO. That one's finally back as well, so thank God for that. That is one of my favorite mods. I love being able to pack all of my cabling into one block space and then cover it up so that you don't have to look at it. So definitely be using Ender.io. Let's see, we have Botania, Carpenter's Blocks, Chance Cubes. That one scares me. Never know what those darn cubes are going to give you. Let's see, what else? Chest Transporter. That one's another nice one. You can move spawners around with it. And, well, with the higher tier ones anyway, so we'll be using that one to snag some blaze spawners out of the nether once we get to that point. So that'll come in handy since we don't have mechanism for the cardboard boxes. So this makes a nice way to grab the stuff that you need. And of course you can move chests with them, as the name implies. Chisel. It's good decorative blocks on the cheap. Chisel and Bits. Not an add-on to Chisel. Really cool mod on its own right. Great for decorative stuff. Colossal chests. I'm not sure if we're going to get into this one, as again, we don't have Tinker's Construct. I say that because if you place the Tinker's Construct crafting table next to the chest, it'll link with the inventory, which makes it really nice for like a makeshift AE system early game. So you have access to all of your materials right from the crafting table. You can also link it to RF tools. I believe it's inventory scanner? Yeah, inventory scanner. And that's really cool. We also have RF tools in this, but again, no tinkers. So we may use RF tools and colossal chests, and before we get into either AE2 or refined storage, which, yeah, refined storage is, I would call it a replacement for AE2. It's AE1 style, so it's more. It's a lot easier to get into than having to run around and collect stuff from the meteors and stuff. But depending on what we're doing and what the vote is, I'll let you guys decide. Just tell me down in the comments if you'd rather see AE2 or refined storage. And we'll go with that, if anybody even watches this. So, alright. What else do we have here? Let's see. I already did refined storage. Storage drawers. Really nice early game, quick storage. You can do single drawer, double drawer, quad drawer, and there's drawer controllers and everything else. So I'm sure most of you have already seen storage drawers, know what they are. So, excuse me. Compact machines. I've played with that one quite a bit when I was playing on the All the Mods 3 server. That one's pretty cool. The idea is it compacts a room into a single block. So you have this device and you click on the block and it takes you into a secondary dimension. So you can have up to a 13 by 13 space inside said block, and then you can set up power generation, or what I used it for was my bees. I did all my bees inside one of them, and it only takes up one block inside of your base, so it's really nice. Yeah, bees. I did a farm for some stuff, and I also did what was it? Fluxed Phytogrow. So yeah, they're pretty cool. But we might get into those, we might not. It just depends how this series goes. So, all right, what else do we have here? Cooking for blockheads. Very nice mod to pair with Pam's Harvestcraft, which we have as well. Makes it a lot easier to craft the food recipes. I'm sure most of you have seen Cooking for Blockheads. If not, well, you definitely will, since I won't do Pam's Harvestcraft without it. This Pam's is just too big. Speaking of Pam's, we have one of the gardens here. Windy Garden. If you hold shift and break it, it breaks like this. So you can collect a whole bunch of them, take them back to your base, lay them down, and then break them. And get your stuff out of them, instead of breaking them on the spot and having food items go everywhere. So, nice little trick for you there if you didn't know that. You just hold shift and break it like normal and take it back to the base. Okay, what else? Ender.io, we already talked about that. We have Journey Map, so we can put our waypoints and stuff. Awesome. We have Wayla, tells you what block you're looking at, or animal, whatever you're looking at. It'll give you information up top and tell you what mod it's from, which is really handy. Let's see, JEI. I think we already talked about that one. I like to center the search bar because that's how NEI used to be, and I'm just more comfortable with it that way. It's really handy for looking up recipes. So if you wanted to make, say, a furnace, and you're feeling stupid that day and don't remember how. You just click on it and it gives you the recipe. So if you're standing next to a crafting table when you do this, or you're looking at the crafting table when you do this, you can shift and hit the plus sign and it'll drop it into the crafting table if you have those items in your inventory or a linked inventory. So very handy. What else do we have? Well, I'm poking around here doing the first day stuff, just breaking grass, getting seeds, and about to go chop down some trees. Let's see, we have thermal expansion. It's a pretty typical mod for, you know, most mod packs now. I think we have most of its add-ons, so all the pipes and stuff, or whatever you want to call them. Ducts, flux ducts. So those are all in here as well. Let's see. Wow, this tree has a lot of stuff in it. Sorry, getting distracted. Okay, so thermal expansion, and then we have environmental tech, which I have not messed with. We have Project E, which I haven't messed with too much, but it looks pretty interesting. Let's see, what else? What else? Extra utilities. That one's pretty fun. There's a lot of good stuff in that one. With the extra utilities too, it now requires grid power, so you have to build machines to generate said grid power. And you know, I should have probably killed some sheep and made a bed, so we are going to do that right now. I don't have a sword, so this might take a minute. Get back here, sheep. Okay. Need more sheep. Sorry, buddy. I don't have shears, otherwise I'd just shear you. Alright. You see the bone meal? There's a mod in this pack. I don't have any idea what it's called, but the sheep drop items like the chickens do. So instead of having to build a massive mob farm to get bone meal, you can get a few sheep together, and it's really nice because you just get some sheep and they drop bone meal for you. It's not fast, but it's handy. It's nice. Now I'm wishing I had made a sword. Huh. Our pack doesn't seem to have the weapons cooldown. Maybe because I'm not actually holding a weapon. I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't work. Alright. Items now stay in crafting tables. I don't know if that's a vanilla thing now with 112. I haven't played vanilla in forever, and I went from 110 to 112. So I need that sheep, but I don't want to make the locals angry. Oh man, this is turning into a nightmare. Die, zombie, die! Alright, well, I'm smacking this guy around. What else do we have? Immersive engineering, extra utilities 2, fast leaf decay, flat colored blocks. It's another decorative mod, so that'll be fun to play with. Oh crap. Alright, I don't want to die. I'm gonna bury myself in a hole here. Nope, nope. I died anyway. Oh man. Let's see if I can hide in a hole here. Nope. You jerks. ejects. There we go. Okay, so those gravestones, you stand over them and you hold shift, and it drops you back in and gives you your items back. Alright, so what I'm going to do is clear out a little space here, make it so that I can see when it's daytime, and once it is daytime I will bring you guys back. See you in a few. Alright, so it's not quite daytime yet, but I wanted to go ahead and finish talking about the mods while we have a minute, since I'm obviously not doing anything else. Yeah. One of these days I'll learn how to play this darn game. Alright, so we also have Funky Locomotion, which I'm not sure if I've actually played with that before or not, but we'll check it out. We have Advanced Generators, Industrial Foregoing, not Forging, as Gaming on Caffeine likes to call it. If you watch any of his videos, just listen. Every time he says Industrial Foregoing, he says Industrial Forging. It drives me nuts. Anyway, we have Iron Chests. Let me go back to Industrial Foregoing. It's Mine Factory Reloaded, basically. It's its replacement, or its spiritual successor. The names are changed, but a lot of the stuff looks the same, so it's very familiar. It's really nice to have that type of a mod back. Let's see, we have iron chests, we have malices, doors, we have me creeps. Me creeps is, if anybody has watched Rick and Morty, it is the thing from Rick and Morty that helps Jerry, or loses its mind because it's trying to help Jerry or whatever. But I'm pretty sure that Direwolf 20 conceptualized the idea for this, or at least helped them create the mod. If you go back and watch some of his latest series, I don't remember exactly which one it was. I think it's his Direwolf 112 series. Yeah, he does a lot of playing with this mod and goes back and talks to the mod author and has him make changes to it and stuff. So, not really sure exactly where it came from, but I'm pretty sure he had a hand in it. Alright, anyway, we have Mega Loot. That one you get like treasure chests and stuff from the roguelike dungeons, which we have that as well. Yeah, these treasure chest looking things will give you special items. It's just kind of a cool add-on that makes it kind of interesting. Gives you another reason to go down into these roguelike dungeons and go loot them for all they're worth. Yeah, so that one's pretty cool. Nutrition, the nutrition mod. If I press N here, you can see my nutrition stats. Excuse me. So we have dairy, fruit, grain, protein, and vegetable. So if you come in here and you look at, say, a carrot, for instance, it says nutrients, vegetable, right there down towards the bottom of that little information window, and 0.5%. So as you go through and you eat stuff, or you make better and better stuff, you get better nutrients. So like this one is dairy, fruit, and vegetable, 2.1%. This one over here is grain and vegetable, just vegetable, dairy and vegetable. You get the drift. So you want to find a food item that's not super difficult to make, that gives you as much of your full set of nutrients as you can. If one of these goes to 0, you get a debuff, which is awful. The debuffs on this are awful. But once you max them out to 100, you get some pretty nice buffs. So it's worth it to do a good job of managing your food. So, and it looks like we're starting to get towards daytime here. We're probably going to get mauled by some of these zombies, but try to stay away from them. Oh, I went back and I looked at the footage too as well. Excuse me. And ouch. Thanks, buddy. And I noticed that I do actually have the weapon cooldown indicator right underneath my main cursor, and I completely missed it earlier. But yeah, so before somebody goes pointing that out, I noticed. I'm an idiot. I missed it the first time. But yeah. Okay, sun can come up already. Do the baby zombies not die in sunshine? Apparently not. Alright. So the spider should leave us alone now that it's daytime. That baby zombie's just gonna keep chasing us. Let's see if we can whip up a sword here quick. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, no. Doggone it. Okay. Die, you little sucker. Alright. I think we're good. Alright. Let's get a chest going here. Offload some of this stuff so if we die again, we won't lose it all. Ah, okay. And we'll go ahead and make another one while we're at it. Alright, so I think the first order of business is take out another sheep, get a bed, if we can find where the sheep went. Get a bed so we don't have to deal with that again. That was not entertaining. That was awful. Okay. Thank you for your wool. Sorry for killing you. Alright, let's see. Let's get some chickens. Get a little food going. Some pork chops. Some more chicken. Would you quit running in circles? Thank you. That's disturbing. No. That's just wrong. Get out of here. I don't know what the fascination with the hats mod is. Honestly, I've never been a huge fan of it, but some of them are kind of funny. Some of them are kind of cool. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of them myself. But yeah. All right. Let us go find some cobblestone. I think we'll just use this hole here, because why not? Let's get a pick. There we go. Throw these in here. There we are. And maybe a shovel while we're at it. Yeah, I think we'll hold off on the shovel. We need cobblestone as quick as possible so that we can get a stove or a furnace. Yeah, gotta be kidding me. Alright. Vein miner. Thank you. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is just vein mine this. Bloop. Alright. There. We have bunches and bunches of cobblestone now. Alright. So let's go ahead and get a new pick. Thank you. Go ahead and make our furnace. Yes. We'll throw this right here. Grab some of this chicken, throw that in there. And then we'll take some more wood and we will make some more sticks. We'll throw one of these in here. Throw the sticks in here. There we go. Alright. So while that's doing its thing, I'm going to go ahead and make another furnace. Throw that on top here. Grab this charcoal, and I believe we have, yes, Actual Additions lets us break down the charcoal into individual pieces. So each one of these pieces will smelt one item, which is very nice. So we're not wasting any coal, or sticks, or wood, or any of that other stuff. Ah, food. Thank you. Cook faster, darn it. And we're going to want to start thinking about a farm relatively soon, where we can get some food that's fully renewable. Yeah, that's not going to be enough food. This needs another piece of charcoal. Let's break these down. There we go. Throw these in here. Okay. We got a little bit of food. Enough to get us back on track anyway. Alright, one more pork chop and we should be good to go. There we go. Awesome. Okay. So, we're going to need an axe. Well, nah, we don't need an axe. We do need a pick, though. We have a pick. There we go. Alright, so we're just going to continue on down. See what we run into. Yeah, I'll get some torches. And then we'll continue. Wait, before I get distracted again, let's get this bed made. Okay. We have a bed. Bam. New spawn point set. Okay. And we have torches. Alright. Put these in here, let those cook while we're doing our thing. Get some torches going down here. Let's see, does F7 still work? Yes, it does. Awesome. And I know you can do the F3 and whatever button. I've never really liked that. I miss the old F7, so this makes me happy. And we'll make this all one color, so we're not smashing our face into the stones every time we go downstairs. And now the most boring part of Minecraft. Mining! Awesome! Alright, let's get some light down here for you guys so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Hey, we already got some copper and some Certus quartz. Alright, and vein mine that. Awesome. And I know there's some that don't like vein miner, but I love it. It's fantastic. It is awesome. So, that one's staying in. I'm going to use it. If you don't like it, I apologize. But it's staying. Alright. I'm pretty sure that we're starting to get close to that 30-minute mark. So, go ahead and call it a day here. And go ahead and clear out some stuff. Get this area lit up a little bit. And probably start you off right here where we left off today. I don't really like cutting stuff out of my videos, but like mining and stuff I'll probably do off camera, just because it's ungodly boring. So, yeah. Alright, we'll call that an episode, and we'll see you guys in the next one.